So even me, when I saw the interview, I was like, hey, hey. One is true. We don't have beef. Nini. Number two is not true. Obinna's a very dark heart. How could you do this? How could you? I'm like, hey. Chill. That's not the truth. The truth is here. And I tagged her and I tagged the manager. I'm like, your manager knows the truth. He was in the group. You know the truth. You are in the group. My management team knows they were there, whatever.
We are in the building.
No, leo tuko nje.
Yeah. Okay. Tuko hapa na Ogade Top. Karibu sana Obinna.
Asante sana.
How are you doing?
I'm alive. How are you guys doing?
We're doing well.
Luku ni safi.
Luku ni moto.
Manu pia. Hebu mzoom leo. Manu mambo yake imefunguka. Yeah.
First of all, pole sana for losing a close person, Shalkido'S.
Yeah.
And maybe how are you doing right now?
I'm in between. I'm in between being happy and being not happy. The reason is a lot of factors surrounding it. One is a young man that we were working something with, and whatever has happened is very heartbreaking because I'm like, it didn't have to go that way. Then also I look at the trajectory we had taken, and now I'm happy. I'm like, even now, if he's in heaven, he's smiling. He's like, we were trying to achieve something. And then if I look at the last time we met with him, I'm happy because he came to the club and invited. Then I got him inside. I was like, let's vibe. I got him on stage and it was good vibes. Even when he left, I was like, hey, what am I going to do for this guy? I was like, hey, I'm not going to give him money because Omosh was the one has been handling his finances. Because when we started with mchango, we realized alikuwa na shida kidogo ya manage finances. So tukaambia ni aje sahi, Omosh atakuwa naweka do zote. Whatever you want, Omosh tells me, we discuss the three of us, then now we see what's gonna happen. At the time akitafuta hao, venye wakapata hao, nini, furnishing the house. I remember even when kuna siku ala Omosh anataka do ya curtains na beddings. Nikamwambia hapana, we don't need to spend on that because I know someone, and I spoke to a friend called Virginia Duves. Kitambo time tu bana nitafuta hao on WhatsApp. Nikamwambia ni aje, kuna mtu anaitwa Shalkido hivi, can we give him some blankets, pillows, curtains? Akasema sawa, and she's always come through for me. So we are trying to reduce the expenses with him. So that day, even when he was coming from the club, I could not send him the money. That is why we ended up with I was like, si nimeketu full tank na msukuma wiki, while this other one will go to Omosh, and then life goes like that. But when we left, he was so happy. Like that night, he told me thank you many times. Hata kwa club alikuwa ameka opposite mimi. Hata time tunakula, apparently he didn't really like eating. So alionja tu kidogo. Nikamwambia sukule anakumbuka kale, nikamwambia kunywa maji, nikamwambia Omosh akamweka kwa glasi kaja akakunywa. Kanambia sawa daddy, alikuwa anaita daddy. Then akakami sada anakaka nao anambia daddy thanks, anambia relax bro, tulia, let's just have a good time. Tena kidogo daddy thanks. Even time nikimwekea fuel akitoka hapo thanks mazee, wazi thanks. Ani nikamwambia toi no ketodhie moshie, daddy thanks. So he was very happy and grateful when we were leaving each other. Hata akibranch off kawe ndani akitupigia dole hivi, he was happy. Pia situkaenda na vibe tunacheka. So when I look at that, I'm like, I'm happy because he left when he was happy. But if I look at the way he left, went to the hospital, man, I saw him on that bed, man. It was heartbreaking. We were with the dads, Omosh, Munez, the nurses there. Even when I was asking them, when he got up, I was asking them, atuwezi mpatia anesthesia at least atulie nini, tukivutana no Dr. Zipora hapo, akitujibu vibaya, tukatoka tunaenda huko kwa radiology, tunatumwa huku na huku. I was just disturbed because of the way he was. Then tukaonyeshwa x-ray, the leg was broken. So that part is painful when it's heartbreaking.
Accident.
And then, yeah?
It happened inside any accident,
Accident happened on Thika Road. They say it's between Car Wash and Githurai. So ukitoka Roysambu, there's a bridge. Yeah. That's how the police told us, between the bridge and Githurai, on your way to Thika. Yeah. So when I see also the Shosho, man, Shoshake alikuwa disturbed and tulikuwa naye hapo. It's the first time I was meeting Shosho, first time I'm meeting the dad, the auntie. Nikifikiria Shoshake venye yako, man, it's very heartbreaking. Alafu najua alikuwa anaita Shalkido'S Shosho. Man, I look at it, I'm just like, hey. And then the plans we had. Shalkido, do you know? So, Shalkido was given money. And nikamwambia patio Mosh this amount. I think we gave him, like 30 G's or something.
On that day, the last day?
No. Before earlier tukianza.
Yeah.
I think 2 days later, this guy went to the studio, akalipa, was it 8,000 sijui and what? Kurecord nini? Baka nikajamne nikamwambia bro, mziki, by the way, tulikuwa na chat sana kwa DM. Nikamwambia bro, hapana, slow down na kwanza, ngoja kwanza na story ya studio first. Hizo ma voice notes nimeona sana alinitumianga zote hizo za ngoma. Ni there's a song what to do with him called Single Mothers. So alikuwa ameniambia ati mimi ni chairman wa Single Mother. Yeah. Ati mazee bro, unajua mimi nimelelewa na show nini na pia wewe. So nataka tuwe Single Mother. Akanitumia have it on my one day I'll share it maybe. Maza akaniambia Single Mother. Yakinini akatafuta producer, akaniambia producer by the if Shalkido came to you, the producer, Aki get in touch with me, so that at least let's find a way to just release that song for him. Aliniambia Komali towards hiyo barabara kwenda Kenyatta Hospital. Inaitwaje hiyo barabara? Hiyo kwenda Kenyatta University Referral Hospital. Is it Kenyatta Road? It's Kenyatta Road. Yeah. So, umze alienda kasben. I'm like, yo, we're trying to make you survive. What do you mean? And then I think he took, was it 20,000? Akatumia my wife, because alikuwa anasema kuna wife na mtoi. Akatuma 20,000. Niko like, hey bro, slow down. Let's figure out what is important, nini. So when I look at all these things and the plans you are making, it's very heartbreaking. And it leaves a very sad moment in my space. So when I'm alone, I'm like, yo, it happens like that. You plan, but now life has its own plans. And then I keep on asking myself a lot of questions. I've seen even the conversations people are saying, mbona kumbeba kwa gari nini? And I'm like, first of all, he came with his bike. I didn't know he was gonna come. And if I carry him with my car, if anything happened, it could have even been worse. Yeah. Because even I'm being insulted with a pikipiki I didn't buy. It is Kenyans. So mimi, ni fuel. I'm like, fuel? Kwani petrol station ilikuwa ni yangu? I'm like, okay. So I look at the whole thing and I'm thinking, what if angeenda to home? Because according to the story, he didn't go home. Si tulimacha kwa highway aka branch, then he came back. Wherever he was going, he knows. Yeah. I'm like, because tulikuwa tushakula, tumeperform, ni asubuhi. So I'm like, what if tungemfuata tu mpaka home? Because I'm like, mimi sikuwa nimeenda Mwihoko place and stay akina Mosh waliana na kina Jackie. I was like, what if tungemfuata tuseme, hebu niende nijue kwako, ningemfuata tu mpaka afike home, labda angetoka. I question a lot. But ni God ndiye anajua. So it's a roller coaster of emotions. Kuna happiness on what we had done, what we are doing. Kuna sadness on what happened and how it happened. Yeah, it's confusion.
Ukiwa hapo hivyo, tukiangalia mtandaoni hapo hiyo kitu imehappen. Kuna mambo mingi sana. Wengine wanasema watu Obinna wamepeana kama kafara, vijio Obinna ni muuaji. Unachukuliaje mambo kama hiyo?
So, this has been my biggest heartbreak from people and also disappointment, and it has affected me actually. I'm used to being called many other names. Me, I've been called. Hizo zingine nimeitwa, nimeambiwa. I've never been called a killer. I've never been called a murderer. When you're called a killer or a murderer, it changes everything. Because that means someone who does not know me, don't know where I live, how I do my things, has never met me, will sit down and say, this guy is a killer. You know very well it is not true. But you still say it for whatever. Unataka views, unataka likes, unataka kuniharibia, whatever it is, but it makes you happy. It is very heartbreaking. It's very heartbreaking, yeah.
Na watoto wakiangalia, watoto simeaffect watoto sana.
I don't know so much because of course they know. I try to keep a happy face in the house. I'm dancing with them, we're watching a movie, we are doing something. When I drop them to school in the morning, I'm talking about their day. How's your day? I'm telling them I'm going for golfing, I'm doing whatever. I don't want them to know that it's affecting me, because my kids are they're emotionally attached to me the way I'm emotionally attached to them. So if at all they realize I am not okay mentally, it's going to affect them. We've been in situations with my kids, and I saw the way it affected them when they saw me in different situations, and it's something I don't want to put them on. So I'm trying. When I'm in the house, I'm a different person. They'll not even know. Nafika, nimefurahi, nini. Lakini it's not the same.
Because Bossy, people have been linking your number plate to you being in Illuminati.
Yeah. So people are saying my number plate 666 is devilish. So it is a theory that has been said many times before. And you know, when someone says that, they assume I went to the car manufacturer, ama NTSA, and picked the number plate. I went to Mombasa. I saw a car that I like, and I bought it. And strangely enough, I'd seen this car many weeks before when I was doing a video with Mashmwana. But I didn't know it was the same car. I bought the car because of the rims. Those rims are not the rims that come with that car. That's why I picked that car specifically. And I've seen many other cars with 666. And then the most strange thing that I think I said it somewhere, you see my KRA pin has 666. The last 4 numbers of my KRA pin is 6663I. So if it's devilish, then Gava imeniseti. Because number plate ni Agava, KRA pin ni Agava. Yeah.
The same number, 66.
It's same is 6663I. Those are the last numbers of my KRA pin. So it's mtu achagua KRA pin. Unaona wasema now piki ponki. It just happens. So it was a coincidence, but now you know your belief is not someone else's belief. If you believe like that, sawa. Me, I don't believe in that, so it's fine. If I believed in that, I would not be driving that car around.
Ukimalizia hiyo pati ya Shalkido, way forward ni gani? Burial arrangement, nimeona pay bill pay imetolewa hapo.
Yes. So I hear he's being buried on Thursday next week. And I'm hoping and praying Kenyans come. Let's give him a befitting send-off. There's a pay bill number, tafadhali. Send whatever it is that you can send, because the family needs it. Shalkido does not need it anymore. When he asked for your help, you were not there, you chose not to. Now he does not need your help. It's the family that needs your help. So whatever you will send will go a long way to help cover other costs. I'm in talks with Cooper Kenya to see what they can support with. I was looking at maybe the coffin, because Cooper Kenya, when Shalkido was here, I told him I'll introduce him to Cooper Kenya, and I did. Like all my employees are in Cooper Kenya. The reason is this. Mtu apangangi funeral, it happens. Sana accident, si kama harusi. So when it happens, inapatanga watu wengi sana wako off guard. Then when you have insurance for funeral, inasaidia kucushion family that is remaining behind. And you just pay as little as 200 bob. But most people don't see it like that. Most people, unapanga kukufa. No. Nobody lives alive. In life, we are all going to die at one point. And we don't know how. That's a mystery about it. But swali ni when you're living, watu wambaki nyuma naachia nini? Because now let's say for example, upate funeral arrangements 1 million. Watu kuja wachange 1 million. Uzikwe nayo. Umeacha family bila anything. So I'm talking to Cooper Kenya. We see what they can support with. And in the funeral plans, me, I'm in the back seat. I've not engaged that much. Omosh na Jackie ndio wako huko wanapigiwa, wanapatiwa update na family. Because when I saw the direction things are going, like, okay, it's fine. Let me sit back.
The reason why you decided to sit back because of what people are talking about you, these trolls zote, ama the reason why you decided let me now sit back?
For my mental health. I decided to sit back for my mental health. Like I've said, me, I'm used to being called all the names. Nimeitwa, nimeambiwa, but when I'm called a killer, I'm like, okay, now this is where I draw the line. Yeah. Do you know how killing? Unajua mi hata sichinjangi kuku, by the way. I can't stand that. Mi kaisha pikwa, lakini naishikana na kuku. Yeah, so that's why I decided to take a sit back. Then also, definitely, after the funeral, you will see a scandal about the money that was raised about the funeral. If at all anybody apart from the family is handling, anybody on social media, nini unasikia, tulichanga pesa imeenda wapi? Sijui mmekula, sijui nini. So what happened with Babatalisha? He just meant well for the family, akanyoroshwa. Another situation happened, huyo msete akanyoroshwa. So it becomes very complicated. So sometimes anything involving money, that's why even when we're changang for Shalkido, I was never touching the money. Niambia tumia Omosh, muna last no Omosh. Mimi tu unaniambia tu accountability imetumika. I'm like, okay, good, let's move to this one, but mimi mtasinipatie do. Money is the devil, man. Yeah.
And people have been comparing you with Eric Omondi.
Yeah.
Sema kuwa when something comes up ama Eric akitualiwa, he doesn't respond. But as for you, you always respond on everything.
Okay.
What do you have to say about that?
Number one, Eric has not been called a killer. Has he been called a killer?
Yes.
Ameitwa muuaji? Exactly. When you're called a killer, it takes a different toll. Secondly, Eric is more mature than me. He's older than me. Eric has been in the game for longer than me. So Eric nobody has his shit together more than me. He's like an elder brother. So there's a way he's dealing with things that I'm not dealing with things. Then human beings are different. I'm talkative. Maybe he's not. You know. What most people don't know, Eric normally has a lisp. Squeezy imeisha. Yo, bro. He has a heavy tongue. So also when he's not performing, when Eric is a very chilled guy. Akwa ametulia tu kwa simu yake hapo, ananga mambo mingi. Mimi matoka, mimi nabonga. Then also myself, I'm in the media where I talk. Eric Omondi yake ni act mostly. So I talk. Nowadays what I used to do in the car, nowadays everybody's doing it. What's up everybody? Everybody nowadays Kogari anafanya video. Kitu imefanyika wana address who started it. Got it up. So that is me and that's my style of doing things. And I will talk about things because I have my perspective of it, and there are people who follow me specifically for that. Ikifanyika sema tunangoja Ogadi top aongee, they're waiting for it. I'm a media house, so that's what I do. But for this specific one, I can't move like Eric because I'm not Eric. That is Eric, and this is me. Eric has been insulted, disrespected, and all he does ni kuchangia wase. Mi pia nimejaribu kufanya the same thing. Nimetukanwa, nimekuwa disrespected, lakini sasa imepita sasa mpaka sasa. So hii level imefika, means ya umeitwa kila. No. Wewe? Okay.
Okay, maybe winding up on Shalkido thing. We saw you and Dignity Furnitures brought in the furniture household. Are you paid a 6 months rent? Maybe the furnitures zitapeleka wapi?
Yeah, I think I spoke with Omosh. We need to find a way to recover the rent money tupatie familia yao. I think we'll try and trace the wife. Omosh and Jackie Ogaga will post. So atafute hiyo do wapatie kwa do ya Wakenya. Wapatie wife yake furniture pia the same. Zimuvishwe tu ziende side because he was already been given. Yeah.
The wife in the
No. We wanted to get him sorted first before we involve family. So ilikuwa seti kwanza kwa vizuri, everything kishaingia, pikipiki kwa inaingiza kitu kama 1000 per day, umejiseti, now ndo unaweza leta mama na watoi hivyo, but kwanza tuanze na wewe. Yeah.
And Obinna, a lot of people have benefited from you helping them.
Yeah.
We've seen many children's sponsors may benefit, the likes of Batman, and everything that we can't mention here. The fact that you decided to step aside, what will happen to these people whom you at least mwasaidia kuchange na wale upcoming pia ambao wanataka kusaidia?
It's a tough one. So for the people that have been helping, we'll find a way to restructure it so that at least Wakenya wakuja wasaidie. For example, Badman nilikuwa namjengea hao. So we've put the doors, we've put the roof, imebaki plaster na glasses. So Wakenya sasa watamshikilia kutoka hapo. Pia mimi nimejaribu, acha nisimjengee nyumba ishe, then wakuja waseme alimjengea nyumba amuue nayo, sacrifice.
Mazuri unakuwa na receipts.
Yeah, so that one, no, receipts don't really help anything, because when people start to drive a certain narrative, that is what they enjoy and they thrive in. You know, people thrive in misery. When you're miserable is when people are happy. So we intended well for him, but hiyo kuendelea, because that nyumba imenyorosha so far. And a few of Team Obinna family guys walitumanga some money as well. So tumekuwa polepole, nikipata do naambia Mosh, shika hii 50, kimbieni huko hii wiki and then mfanye hivi. Shika hii so enda mfanye hivi. Polepole tu akaenda na Badman huko. Then now the other people, like the kids have adopted. For example, we have akina Chantel, akina Rosie. The good thing is all the kids that I've adopted and I'm supporting, they have their mothers. Sasa vile nimesema kila mtu akue kwa mama yake. I will love them. I will still support them though, because I took it like akina Chantel nikawamisha Dandora, we are paying their rent, nini and the likes. So for them, I'll continue doing what I'm doing. The rent, the school fees, the uniform, the whatever is is on me. I will still do it. I already made that promise to them and to God. However, now seeing me with them will be reduced because, you know, I've really reflected much on everything that has happened with Shalkido. And I have a lot of kids around me who are not mine. May adopt. Wengine on spot. Holidays, they come to the house, they chill over there. Because mi kwa zile, kuna space, let them come. Bank beds, nini wengine hapa kwa kiti, nini, there's space. However, if anything, God forbid, is to happen to any of those kids when they're in my house, you know what they will say? So I sat down and looked at it, I was like, wait a minute. I think maybe even the Shalkido troll is a sign. It's a wake-up call. So I'm disengaging. So maybe once in a while, maybe one night over, maybe we go for lunch, maybe dinner. Lakini sasa kuona sasa wako kwa hao all through, I'm going to really work on limiting that. You know, if anything happens to my kids under my care, it's okay. They're my kids.
What if you ignore what people are saying and do what's right?
Yeah, I've been ignoring what people are saying and doing what is right. But sometimes doing what is right can put you in problems. What I've been doing is what is right. Not by people, by God. A lot of people that I've been helping are not even in the public space. The ones you see in the public space are the ones that I meet in the public space. For example, when Kim Manibugwa came, when Stupid Boy came, Chantel, you did a poem with her. Rosie, I met at the orphanage. So most of the people you see are the people I've met in the digital space. But majority of them, I didn't meet them in the digital space. You'll not even see them. 75% of my employees are all charity cases. I think maybe just 2 people in all my employees. Only 2 ndo walikuwa hired out of merit. Ile ni aje mimi napiga kazi fiti songe. Most of them walikuwa niko na nini, shika hapa fanya hivi tusonge hivi. So I'll do what is right, but when you're doing what is right, then something goes wrong, then you're on the wrong. We are doing what is right by Shalkido, for Shalkido, by God. Then something went wrong. Now who is wrong? The person who was trying to do what is right by coming through for someone. So for example, the kids, they'll be in my house playing. One falls down. Kimakosa anguke aumie. They pass on, God forbid. What do they say? Obinna anaua watoto kwake. What happens to me? I'll go to committee or nini for forever. What happens to my kids? So saizi kidogo nimeistudy pole pole nikaona hapa. So kidogo tu I'll support, yes, but from hapa. Tupatane one weekend tuongee nini omosha bebe tena kila mse, arushe kila mse kwa mamake na iendelee hivyo.
I think you've answered the question that people have been asking. Where do you post when helping?
Yeah.
Lazima Obinna record, lazima aweke kwa mtandao.
Okay, those are people who don't follow the story. If you don't follow the story, you'll see what you want to see. Like I've said, most of the people you see me helping are the people that I've met on the digital space. If I've met people privately, you'll not even know. And also another thing that I've noticed mostly, majority of people who are being helped don't want other people to know they're being helped. So inakuanga ni siri. Msana nikamwambia bro maze, niko na shida nini, unamsaidia na kwambia thanks a lot. And then even the other people who even say thank you are very few. And most people that have, not all, everybody that always come through, I always tell them, the only way you will show gratitude to me is if you are kind to another stranger. Kama mimi siko, usiniambie bosi asante bosi, no, yeye inisaidi. Wewe ukipatana na mse huko mali kuna siku nasikia njaa kwamba ya chapo madondo ama mayai pasua. Bro, fanya tu sema mimi kuna siku umse alinisaidia. Why? Because even me I'm a charity case. Bro, mimi nimesaidiwa na wasee. Hii Nairobi kusurvive ni watu bro lala hapa, bro kula hapa, bro shika hii, bro fanya hivi, piga hii kazi. Ni kusaidiwa pia mimi nimesaidiwa. So the only way you will give back, pitisha kwa mtu mwingine. But wale wamekama online, Obinna nifanye nini, namchukua tunafanya, and sometimes you document it to inspire other people to do the same. Negative news is so big that people don't like positivity.
Yeah.
So what I was trying to do was to bring positivity, the flowers in public so people know it's cool. Nikipatana nikwambia bro, hii shati ni noma man, na useme wazi. Ilikuwa kitambo hii shati noma but sasa nyamaza. Yes. But nikiona amepost ndaenda kwa hiyo page yenye amebuy, naulize hii shati ni pesa ngapi. Yeah. So I was trying to change that, give people their flowers in public, appreciate people in public so people know it is a cool thing. And I'm not the only one who does it anyway. Yeah. Many other people do it as well. Yeah.
Okay, Obi, Kuna interview tuliwatch recently, show fulani ilifanywa na Alex Makideo. So alikuwa ni interview nani demo wa Facebook, na aliulizwa demo wa Facebook itokaje kwa Obinna. Akasema nilikuwa tunapiga shughuli every week kama kawaida, siku moja siku receive call, and for some time sijui what happened, sijui show iliisha ama kuliendaje.
So what's your question?
So my question is, what happened? Show iliisha na ukumwambia ama viliendaje?
Did you see my response?
You see
You
that?
posted, yeah, you posted that like the dates vitu zili happen, aenda angalie, then
Aenda
ukasema
angalie.
review.
But
I didn't post vitu zili happen. I said we don't have beef. I don't have beef with the demo Facebook. Baby, we've never had beef, and I don't think I have, and I will have. When it comes to I'm a vegetarian. You see what I did there? Like, see, like umepata, nimekupita. Oh, fine. Yeah. Then I said the second part about the show ending. I said she knows the truth, and I check conversations on these dates, and then that's my place to say when she will feel it's the right time to say she will. You know why? Because no matter what, itakuwa zile. And for them on Facebook, her fans are very toxic to a point where I can be in this interview and this jacket is black. Her fans will say, hell no, it's not black. So sometimes it is good to let them do whatever they want to do, and then you let it move. Okay? And when the right time comes, she will say it, or maybe she'll not say it, but mambo ni mingi. Yeah.
But what exactly, okay, she spoke on the interview.
Yeah.
And what exactly drove you to come out and say that, confirm this case? Was it like at some point she didn't give the correct information? So
what most of the time, most of the things that have put me in problems is because mi usema ukweli. Mi nikionanga mi usema hey Martin Z ulifanya, sometimes ukisema ulifanya hivi na mi nikafanya hivi ndo inani. So even me when I saw the interview I was like hey one is true, we don't have beef nini. Number two is not true, confirm up. And then also by there I've seen people saying, oh, how can you just fire someone with contract without a notice? First of all, I never employed them on Facebook. I never, and I said it. It was a talent we were growing, I was supporting, and it got to that point. And I even spoke about it in Kisumu when I was doing the homecoming. You remember? And when you don't have a contract, you don't a contract when there was no contract. I never employed her. She was never my employee. Even when I gave her the car, it was a gift. When we were working, all the jobs that I was giving her, including the December one for Power Star Supermarket, I negotiated and everything, and I took my manager and she was given the job, and we didn't even take even a shilling. Like a move na story kasonga nayo like that. So when you do such things, people come and change the whole narrative. What I was doing for Kimani, what I was doing for Stupid Boy, what I was doing now for Shalkido and many other people, even what I'm doing for Akina Rose and Chantel Pieta Taniwa, what I was doing for them on Facebook as well was stand. Si hao mafans wake walikuwa nasema unamtumia, unafanya nini? People are saying a lot of things. I'm just like, saizi Shalkido amepass, umemsacrifice. Just like, what unathink aje? Akili melala ni nini? And when you talk like that, you spoil for someone else. Because when you do that, people disassociate. I'm like, oh, nakutumia. Okay, sorry. My bad. Wacha nijitumie. Nakutumia, okay. Nimekusacrifice pole. Wacha nijisacrifice. So, sometimes for the fans, tukiongea online, the consequences are normally paid by other people who are not even part of that. So, we unaongea, unatukanana, unafanya whatever, unafanya nini. But now when the cameras go off, ni Trudy hapa, ni Mzito wa Kasipu, ni Obinna, ndio wanakaa chini sasa, wanaanza kupay for the consequences of your actions. And then also sometimes also, when we talk online, it normally has positive and negative nini. when we hear a lot of external forces, si ufura kichwa. Kama kila msema anaweza kuambia Trudy umeiva, kesho Trudy atakuwa na tuhag, Trudy atakuwa anatuangalia hivi na mapua. Na the same way, kama kila msema anambia Trudy you are useless, Trudy atakuwa anatoka kwa nyumba kuzile, kwani niko useless. So words are spellings, and when you speak you cast those spellings on people, and they have very serious consequences. Yes, so I've seen the story that's being peddled. So the story for baby, when she spoke, I saw people online start talking. Yes, Obinna's a very dark heart. How could you do this? How could you? I'm like, hey, chill. That's not the truth. The truth is here. And I tagged her and I tagged the manager. I'm like, your manager knows the truth. He was in the group. You know the truth. You are in the group. My management team knows they were there, whatever. We know everything that happened. It's not in my place to say. One day they will. But there is absolutely no beef. There is absolutely no bad blood. Because even after we stopped working together, see, we've been hanging out together. Yes. Yeah, we've been doing a couple of things together. Even after when we finished, they still gave her the job in December after we were not still working together. Even now, when I'm called and told, hey, Niaja, I'll tell you, hey, give baby atapigio kazi fiti. And it moves. Yeah. I think that covers it. Yeah. Okay.
So still on issue ya kutumia watu sijui kama hivyo.
Yeah.
You are working with Pamela.
Yeah.
But right now hatumuoni, and a lot has been said. Wakasema you ulipata na Munez kufanya nini? You fired her. And you've never talked about it. And right now that you're here, I think utatuulize tuambie kama kweli ulipata na Munez ama
ni ukweli.
Wewe Munez nikupate tena. Sasa yeah.
People are saying kazi yako ni kuemploy watu na kuwafuta. Now they are referring to them.
Oh, kazi yangu ni kuemploy watu na kuwafuta.
Wamesema Pamela amekunyima ukamfuta job.
Pamela alikunyima. Ukamwambia usiingie kesho.
Oh, I needed that. Oh, yeah, now this is me.
Usiingie kesho.
Hey.
Kama form.
So first of all, Munez nikupate tena. Secondly, Pamela unanyima aje boss? Number 3, ni kuandika lazima nikufute. What has a beginning has an end? So, now guys watch this. So Facebook wanaenda kukata hiyo part. Hiyo part nimesema Munez nikupate tena. Then wataweka Obinna accept Munez and Pamela. Yes, Obinna says Pamela alimunyima. Alafu anakata hiyo video hiyo part. You'll see it.
TikTok.
Yes, TikTok, Facebook sana huko ndio mambo ni mingi. Anyway, that story is not true about Pamela and Munez. And last time I joked about it. Tena wakakata hiyo part tu venye tu nimejoke na Munez wakapedal. That part is not true. The part for Pamela kuninyima, that part is not true. So that part is not true as well. Then the part for atinandika watu na fire, I didn't fire him on Facebook. Yeah, so that is a lie. Number 2, I have not fired Pamela. So that is also a lie. However, I have fired other employees. So Kitambo, before 2 months ago, I've told you, majority of my employees have been charity cases. Mekwa bro, nini, unasaidia mse. Then I realized later, I'm carrying a lot of baggage. So I met a friend of mine, some billionaire guy who's, I'm the mail. We sat down with him for 1 hour. We were speaking, and then I asked him, what's the biggest, and this one is a lesson for any other person. I asked him, what's the biggest enemy of a business? He told me the owner. I asked him how. He said, if you hire wrong, you'll have to compensate for that. Ati leo nimekuchukua jueni morio wangu. Bro, na ujui kuedit. Bado ndakuwa na edit, na wewe ndio editor, na nakulipa pesa ya editor. Then I sat down, I was like, wait a minute. Very fast I restructured a lot of things. If you look around, you'll see a lot of faces you never used to see before, you don't see on the team, nini. I changed, nikamovisha huyu hapa, and still stands. And I spoke to my team. And even Akina Jackie will tell you, I'm always telling people, if you can't do the job, then why do I need you? Because I can edit, then why am I paying you to edit? Yes, I can shoot. Why am I paying you to shoot? I can color grade. Why am I paying you to do this and this and that? So I've restructured because of that. So definitely, if you are employed and you're not delivering what you've been employed to do, It's a business. Because by the end of the month, by the watu wangu, end month wanangojanga tu salary yao. There are some months where we rarely make the money. Na walipa na kupigia HR na waambia, "Hey, hii month imeturamba, hebu tutafute wale watu immediate walipe kwanza, alafu wengine tuwapatie like 2-3 days nitafute tulipe hawa, then Omosh na Munez ngoja watu walipa last because I'm ushinda now." So I know whether I'm like, "Hey bro," naambia mimi Omosh, salary itachelewa kidogo." Naambia Munez anambia, "Boss usiwari. Siku utakuwa fiti utanisort tu. Amu nilipe next month." Hey wewe. Sitaki ndio ipile by the Munez kwa nayo ukora. Munez anasema hata usinilipe hii mwezi. Hey. Unalipwa pesa yako ndio alafu deni inakuja kwangu. Yeah, so we've been doing that, and the employees don't really care about you or the business. They care about their salary. So if I don't put hard structures, then kesho tena mimi ndakuja hapa na Wakenya mazee munichangie mufanye nini. So that's what has been happening. So mwache kupeddle rumors zenye are not truthful, because besides, you know, me will say anything about me. I've told you, me apart from the killing story, the rest hizo ziko sawa. Mtasema nimefanya hivi, which is fine. But now when you talk like that, it affects the other party. For example, now when the trolls go online, it will affect them on Facebook. When the trolls go online, it will affect Pamela. When the trolls come, they'll affect Jackie Ogaga. They'll affect Katrina and Maggie Ndumia and the rest. But mimi kwa zile wamesema nipenda madem. Yeah. What's the problem? Sima wewe penda madem? Unapenda Mamorio? When you are forex.
Dina alisema atakupeleka hapo.
Mimi Matindini nilikatao lunch yake. Huyu jamani kama ameingia forex. Unauza bots. Unataka kutumia ma signals. So mimi wakisema napenda madem iko sawa. Napenda madem is fine and I don't see any problem with that. So if you have a problem with it,
unaangalia hapo kwa comments hapo hiyo mama ama madem wanabishana, kila mtu atazaa na Obinna. Tulieni.
No, ni sawa. Mtu relax, kila msee atazaa. Watoto ni wengi, mimi ni one touch.
Sasa Obinna, okay, to finish up on Pamela.
Yeah.
Why is she not on the show?
Yeah, because it's something I'm not at liberty to discuss here, because the minute I discuss it again, it takes a different conversation again. But you'll see her on a different show. She could have already been back actually, and then when she was not there and Dapperman came in, we were like, wait a minute. It's like when we had Baba County. When Baba County came on Obinna show live as just a small part, welcome to Peana to drink the Wendy. And we built a brand with him, and we were like, wait a minute, this guy is very... So when Dapperman came, we were like, yo, okay, this is the vibe that we've been looking for this part. So the idea, what most people don't understand is this. Pamela akwa hostess, akwa waiter wa show. That is the name we use, but that is not the purpose. The purpose of Dapperman or Pamela or Baba County was to calm down the guest so that we are relaxed. Most guests, when they meet me or when they come to the show, the cameras go on and they see the whole team wamekaa hapo watu 10 wanakuangalia, they tense. Msee ako nervous sana, wengine wanasema ngojeni kwanza tusiende kwanza, give me a few minutes, let me have a shot, let me walk around nini. So wakifika, then huyu akuja kupatia kinywaji, hiyo banter inafanyanga cool down. Sometimes I will have banter with Dapperman for 5-10 minutes because sometimes guest amesema ngojeni kidogo man. So si tunaongea mpaka guest anza kucheka, mnaona ameseti, alafu anasema David tuanze kipindi. Inapata guest that is normally their purpose. They are the entertainment na nika baking powder inakam kushikanisha guest na mimi, because guest amekam, hi, how are you, welcome, oh sit down, yes, 20 live, okay, welcome, now tuni kitu, tell me. No, that's not my style. Mine is good vibes. So lazima ucheke, cool down, tukulize what will you drink, tuko na sharubati, tuko na nini, ucheke, mvutane, and then now we pick it up from there. Yeah.
You introduced our katoto pale online, na wengi wetu pia tulikapenda kako sawa. And tell us maybe how was the reception?
Katoto karembo kama ni kwama kwenye memory. Nani Ella? Ella is cute, right?
Yeah.
Mimi ni fire. Mimi ni moto si moto. Mimi ni fire si fire.
Lakini watu wanasema DNA ifanywe.
Yeah, nimeona hizo stories. But ule sifanyi bwana, ule hata kasi wangu. I know, labda inafanana na mamake, lakini ule hata kama si wangu bwana, ule ndo ni mrembo bwana. You know, the thing is this. I'm taking care of children who are not even mine. Sasa huyu mwenye at least hata nilikuwa nimejua mamake, See, at least hata uningitake care naweza sema. That is why even I decided I'm not going to do DNA even for my other kids. Because truth be told, there's some of them who have some weird characters. Na mwangalanga niko zile.
Wait.
Huyu si waja kabla. Guys, I'm kidding though. So, for her and for any other consecutive kids, I don't think I'll do. I've been raising kids that are not mine. Many. Wengine wako kampo, wengine wako nini, wengine wako uni. Hata last week kuna mwingine amekama hapa kwa show, akanambia, "Now, tulikuwa tumekaa hapo mimi, Miles, was Fresher there? No, Moshi was not there. It was me and Miles. I think we're having a debrief. He said, "Can I talk to you briefly?" Nini, I'll say, "Okay. You know, me, allow me to call you dad. Now, you know me, I've been raised by a single mother. Now you are my dad." I'm like, like, who's your dad? He's 19.
Yeah.
You know, but he's a very self-driven young man. You'll see him around. I think we will mentor him or something. Then akasema, I want to do a couple of things, but now I don't know because, you know, I'm confused. Nini. I told him, you're 19. You're supposed to be confused. At 19, experiment everything. At 19, nataka kusema, you know, me, I want to... No. You'll have an idea, but try. But pia automatically tani mtoi wangu pia. Then ikimbia ninaenda kupeleka hela. No. Then tumemkaribisha brothers wake, sisters wake, karibisha wanamnganganianga. Ako sawa pia, ametukubali, damu pia imeendana.
Anapenda kamera.
Hi. Her favorite song is Apate. By ni Bruno Mars na Ude Mchinku. Apate. She says that a lot. And I think she came at the right time. Nilikuwa nimeanza kuwa na baby fever. Ni kama Jaja pia alikuwa amejua. Yeah, even though I was hoping for a boy, akakuja lakini amekam na vibe yake. Yeah, and we are trying to co-parent. We see how that's gonna go. The good thing with co-parenting that I'm doing now is different from co-parenting I was doing 2, 3, 5 years ago. I understood a lot of things. And the main one that I always tell people was to stop fighting. Me nowadays I don't fight. Mi nakwambia ukweli na natembea nikienda huko. Kwambia si umejua penye naishi? Siku najisikia kuleta mtoto. Mtoto akikuwa na shida hala at your boy. Kuna school fees niambie. Umejua nini? Sawa. Unataka kumchukua sawa. Nini. Siku hizi sina leta mtoto. Nini? Naona mtoto siku gani?
So after you posted Ella, you know, ukasema kwa I think the next day unataka baby boy.
Yeah.
And unasema
2 boys.
Yes. Mwenye anaweza taka kukupatia boy ajitokeze. So many ladies by the way wametokea huko sana.
Wengi sana, wengi.
Akiongelea pia. So umepata, umediseko.
Si nishapata, si Ruth K hala. Utaona venye wataenda chukuliwa tena wagishe moto ingine huko online. Anyway, nilishablokiwa sahi. There's nothing much you can do kisha block nini. I'm kidding guys, I'm kidding. Guys, it's a joke. Anyway, so nimepata nini mingi. I don't want like now. Simwacha nipatie Ella attention kidogo. No, hata si DMs. No, nili-announce uanze kuprepare. Azeni kukula manini. Nutrients nini. Kula madem. Bro. So, mwanze kula nutrients, mwanze kuprepare nini. Alafu hata sasa tutafute sasa a different, tuingia hata Wakisii, ama Wakale, ama tutafute Wahindi, ama wa Chinese, wa Masai. So tuangalie. Ni Masai. Ndaua ako pale. Yeah, so not now. Wacha Ella grow, because if I have another toy now, sitapatia Ella ile tunafaa kumpea venye nilipea Lola. Unajua Lola tumepatia mapenzi yake mpaka akakuwa round. So pia tumea mapenzi pia kuwe round, and then tulete tena mwingine. However, kuna discussion inaendelea kwa hao yangu among the toys, because I said I want 10. So tuko 5, tuko half time. We need 5 more. So I said I want 2 more boys, then 3 girls. But the boy amesema 3 more boys and 2 girls. In fact, anataka 4 more boys and 1 girl, alafu ndio ati to balance your scale. Sasa mambo kuna nini? Lakini sasa unajua mtu wa kupeleka stima ni mmoja. Fundi ni mmoja, fundi wa watoto ni mmoja. Yes, so see. But I love the banter. This happening online. Me, I welcome them. Nitumie, niambie Obinna akuja. Sasa tulikuwa kwa club. Hiyo siku Kuna dem hata nilimpost, alipost nikamrepost. Ule alikuja akaniambia my friend wachana nayo. No, she'll get trolled for no reason. Wachana nayo. Yeah, she's not a social media person, but alifanya video akapost, alafu pia mimi nikarepost. Aliniambia mambo. Yes, aliniambia mambo. Sasa ni kama well guys, very soon and very soon.
Obinna, tunajua
Mama Lastborn alishajulikana kitambo. Nimeona amefanya Q&A online, amewekwa huko nini. Apendi kama mtoto wake anapenda kamera. Like parents like child. Nilishaona online these days walishakimbia wakafanya nini, wakafanya iko tu sawa. Kama anafurahia ni sawa, lakini what she needs to know is online is very unforgiving and it is a double-edged sword. The light, tomorrow they crucify you. Yeah, so as much as enjoy attention na water, kuna time pia inaweza geuka. So just make sure that you're strong enough to take care of them, because we need you to be level-headed for the sake of the same way to my other baby mamas. So you've seen also sometimes my other baby mamas get trolled. Yeah. And sometimes people wananiokota huko ndani. It depends on how strong you are. Yeah.
And of course, on the same Q&A, she was asked why she didn't tell you about the pregnancy.
Yeah.
And she mentioned that she was angry at that time with herself.
Yeah. I don't know. She said she was angry with herself. I don't know. Si alijibu tu hapo. Sasa mimi ndajuaje? Wewe ukikazirika na wewe. Mimi naingiaje hapo? Yeah.
And talking about baby mama, there's a TikTok going around about your other baby mama. About some of weird things, like, is it her?
No, that's a fake account. The TikTok posting things for Mama Lola and Ada, that's a fake account. Yeah, that's not her account. Those things are being posted, they are very insensitive. I've seen some of the posts there, Nini, that's not her. Yeah, she can't get to that level of low. Yeah. Niko na mtu. Na watu wako na mimi. Kuna watu wako na mimi, kuna mtu niko na yeye, mambo ni mingi. Soko ni chafu. No.
Kama hakuna cha lingine, can just talk to your fans for
yeah.
About a week ago, we saw Robert Burale.
Yeah.
After the F5.
Yes.